Let me thank everyone for being here today. Let me start by thanking Councilwoman Amanda Sawyer for being here, our clerk and recorder, Paul Lopez. We want to thank all of the stakeholder organizations who have worked with us on this very important bill, starting with Denver City Council for their leadership and support last night in passing this very important bill. We want to thank the American Heart Association, American Lung Association, Tobacco Free Kids, Kaiser Permanente of Colorado, and Healthier Colorado. This is an important bill in the life of our city, raising the purchase age to 21 for tobacco and nicotine products is a step we can take as a city to curb the rising trend of youth using tobacco and, of course, promoting public health and personal health among our young residents. Research has proven that youth who try e-cigarettes are more likely to begin smoking tobacco later. Raising the age, the purchasing age will lead to, we hope, a better choices by our young people, healthier lifestyles, not just for them, but for everyone in Denver. In Denver, 23% of high school students use tobacco or nicotine products. About 95% of our adult smokers said they started smoking before they turned the age of 21. Every year in America, and this number is startling, every year in America, an average of 500,000 adults die prematurely because of smoking. In Colorado alone, smoking-related health care costs exceed $189 billion. A critical part, of course, of raising the age of sale is requiring all retailers now who sell tobacco products to be licensed. And I want to thank all of our partners for really pushing that step forward. This new additional step will significantly increase compliance by our retailers and reduce illegal sales to our youth in the city of Denver. This is for a healthier Denver, healthier youth, and for smarter choices by our young people. Thank you to all of our partners, and we're going to sign this bill and make it a law effective immediately. It is now law in Denver, Colorado. Thanks again. Thank you. Good to see you all. Thank you so very much. Thank you all again. I'm just shaking your hand a second time. Now that we're official. Thanks, Bob. Any questions? I forgot to mention the Department of Public Health and Environment as well for their leadership, and Bob McDonald is here. Any questions from the media?
A little bit more about licensure and how that will be enforced.
Absolutely. Why don't you sit down? Yeah, sure. For this one, yeah, sit by all of them.
So, Bob McDonald, Public Health Administrator and Executive Director for the Department of Public Health and Environment. So we've worked very closely with our partners at the Department of Excise and Licenses to implement that portion of this program. As the mayor stated, this goes into effect immediately, but there'll be a phased rollout of the licensing measure so that retailers have some time to learn about this new effort, a time to go in and apply, and then in both that measure and the T21 measure, there'll be a soft rollout of enforcing this so that we have an opportunity to educate all retailers on this new program.
Could you talk about what the fines are and how it is possible for somebody to lose a license?
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Fines. What the fines are and whether somebody can actually be, the license can be pulled at some point.
Okay, with this public health program as well as all others, education always comes first. Then after education, if there is a violation of this measure, of this new law, then we would start out with implementing our fine schedule, which I believe starts out at about $250 per violation. Then it goes up from there. We also have in our fine schedule and within our authority the opportunity to issue orders to restrict sales. That's an escalated form of enforcement. And if that measure doesn't work, then we can work with our partners at Excise and License just to revoke the license entirely.
How is it determined whether someone is following the correct way that they're licensed? Are there spot checks? How does it work?
Absolutely. The Department of Public Health and Environment does more inspections than any other health department in the state of Colorado. We do thousands of inspections every year to ensure compliance, undercover inspections, if you will, in hundreds of retail outlets. And we'll continue to do that. And again, after this educational campaign and everybody's made aware, there'll be zero tolerance with repeat violations.
I have a question for the mayor. You've probably seen and heard about other states and cities looking at flavor bans. We've got such a high rate here in Colorado. What do you think of a flavor ban? Is that something you would support?
Absolutely. We are seeing dangerous levels of illnesses, critical illnesses occurring as a result of some of the vaping products that are on the market today. A lot of the black market products that are on the vaping products that are on the market. And, it's something that we've got to pay very close attention to, and something that hopefully working with the state legislature, we may be able to do that. I mean, doing it in Denver, I don't think is wise to do it versus doing it statewide. But these flavor bans and vaping, black market vaping products that are out there today are really putting people in danger, and we need to move quickly to address it.
So you support a flavor ban?
I would support a flavor ban. Any other questions?
Mayor, since we have you here, can we just get your reaction to the Park Hill golf course deal that was announced today?
You're not supposed to ask that question. Actually, yeah, I think today what you saw was Denver responding to the court saying that as we were in the midst of our negotiations around the litigation that was started even before the transfer of the land, the agreement in principle, and that agreement allows for us to settle the condemnation of the land that will help us do the detention pond across the property. Did not, and by no stretch of the imagination, take away the city's ability to restrict the use of the land, but also, or the ability of City Council to approve any modifications. Any others? All right, guys, thank you. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for all your partnership. Absolutely. What are you saying about this? You want that? Huh?